Hey folks, Brian Muster here, Baptist Campus Minister at Drexel, and doing another book review. This book is The Spirit of the Disciplines by Dallas Willard. And first of all, Dallas Willard is one of my favorite authors. And this book is kind of in a series of 3 books, The Divine Conspiracy and Renovation of the Heart, which make a great setup for understanding the Christian life and how we are to just go about being Christians here and now. In this book, and I'll just start with, basically he has a thesis statement. And it is, my central claim is that we can become like Christ by doing one thing, by following him in the overall style of life he chooses for himself. So his basic premise is that not only do we need to believe in Jesus, and follow what Jesus taught, but also we need to follow the way Jesus lived. And throughout scriptures, we see that there's certain things called spiritual disciplines, fasting, prayer, solitude, silence, generosity, things like this, that help us actually live like Jesus lived in a way that transforms our heart into more Christ-likeness. It's not just a mental exercise. It's not just a accidental process. If we intentionally do certain things to live like Jesus lived, then we would become more Christ-like. And this is kind of the idea. A baseball player who expects to excel in the game without adequate exercise of his body is no more ridiculous than the Christian who hopes to be able to act in the manner of Christ when put to the test without the appropriate exercise in godly living. So it's this idea that practicing the disciplines, following Christ in the way Christ lived, prepares us to act like Christ and be Christ-like in the moment of crisis, in the moment of choice. And he says this is distinct from most of the experiences of modern Christians. Modern Christians who live in constant tension between what they know they should be, what they think they can be, and as well as what they are. So he's saying we should actually have faith in this process that we can become like Christ. There's a great chapter in here, the longest chapter in the book, about the spiritual disciplines. There's another one about how we use our stuff to bring about the kingdom, and about how changing people as they engage the world will actually change the world. Highly recommend it. Probably the best book I've read for the first time this year.